history and culture, dragon boats and river races. In the heart of China's Sichuan province, where mountains dance with rivers and temples rise from misty valleys, there stood the quaint village of Zhaoqing. It was a day like any other, except for one thing. The annual Dragon Boat Festival was about to begin. Li Mei, a curious and adventurous 7-year-old, stood before her family's modest home, surrounded by the sweet scent of zongzi, sticky rice dumplings, wafting from nearby kitchens. She looked at her reflection in the polished wooden mirror, admiring the vibrant colors of her dragon boat costume, the perfect attire for the festival. Li Mei's heart pounded with excitement as she stood beside her fellow racers, their eyes gleaming with determination. The sun hung high in the sky, casting long shadows over the vibrant village and its bustling marketplace. Li Mei could hear the drummers' rhythmic beats, growing louder as they approached, signaling the imminent start of the race. As the drummers' beats reached a fever pitch, Li Mei felt a surge of adrenaline course through her veins. She gripped the oar tightly as her teammates pushed hard with their legs and feet. The dragon boat leapt forward, cutting through the water like a fierce dragon soaring through the sky. Li Mei's dragon boat weaved skillfully through the other vessels as they raced down the river. The air crackled with tension, the competing teams pushing each other to their limits. But Li Mei's team was determined. They were not going to let anything stand in their way of victory. Just as Li Mei's dragon boat seemed poised to cross the finish line, a sudden storm swept over the river. Thunder rumbled ominously overhead, and the wind whipped the water into white-capped waves. But the team refused to be deterred. They pushed harder, their eyes fixed on the prize. With a final burst of strength, Li Mei's dragon boat surged forward and crossed the finish line. The villagers erupted in cheers, their faces alight with joy and relief. As the storm began to subside, the sun re-emerged, casting its warm glow over the victorious team. As the sun set over the village, Li Mei and her fellow racers were honored at the grand finale celebration. Their names echoed through Zhaoqing as a testament to their bravery and skill. The villagers danced and sang in their honor, their hearts swelling with pride. With full hearts and bellies, Li Mei and her family returned home to celebrate their victory. They shared stories of the race, their laughter ringing out through the night air. As fireworks burst overhead, the village came alive with color and light, a fitting end to a day filled with adventure and triumph. As the night grew late and the villagers drifted off to sleep, Li Mei lay awake in her bed, her mind filled with dreams of future races. She smiled as she thought of all the adventures that awaited her, and the pride her village would feel when they saw her on the water once more. The first light of dawn filtered through Li Mei's window, casting a soft glow over her room. She rose with a sense of purpose, already thinking about the next Dragon Boat Festival. Now, with a heart full of excitement and determination, she knew that she was ready to face whatever challenges came her way. This story taught us about the rich culture and history of China's Dragon Boat Festival. We learned about bravery, determination and teamwork as we followed Li Mei and her fellow racers on their journey down the river. We celebrated with them as they won the race, and we shared in their joy when they were honored at the grand finale.